Hello everybody, my name is Elena and welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you how I'm icing cakes with icing. So I have here, it's perfectly crumb coated cake and I already made my icing. So let's go right into it. So I start icing my cakes from the top. So go ahead, plop your icing on top of the cake and start spreading with your spatula. Make sure it's nice and even, just like that. Make sure our cakes are covered so you don't see the cake through, not like we did when we were crumb coating it. So right now, we need to do a really good job. So we don't want to see any cake, okay? And so my top is kind of smooth and even, and then I did go over the edges, see? So that's okay. Now I'm gonna start with the sides, more icing. And I start like that from the top, okay? And going around and around. Keep adding icing and spreading out. And I like my icing on top go a little over the edge, a little above the cake as well, because that will help me to smooth out the top later on, okay? So just continue, go around. And I'm adding pretty decent layer of icing, just make sure I don't see the cake through. And then when we start smooth it out, we will take some icing off. So make sure we have enough icing to do all that instead of you keep adding more and more. I'd rather take it off. All right, now I do the bottom part of the cake. Same way. Just keep adding, spread out. Okay. All right. So now I kind of run my little spatula, kind of smooth a little bit out. Kind of see if I have any low spots, like here for example. So I'll go ahead, add a little, like so. All right. Then I'm gonna take my icing smoother and you can use larger spatula in this step. You can have bench scrapers. I like my drywall knife and it comes from one of the tool supply store. I like it because it's taller than my cake and it's easy to hold, and it was cheaper than if I went to go to cake place and bought a cake knife for that. So that's idea, okay? So what I do, you put it against the cake and make sure it's in perpendicular. So not like that, not like this, but straight. Push it a little bit in the cake, not too much, but just enough to give pressure, and hold it, and with your other hand go ahead, start to rotate your cake on your turntable like so, and see it takes off extra icing. So, and I'm gonna continue that all around. See, and it smoothed out the cake. See how pretty it is? So just continue that, just a little pressure on the cake, and continue to turn your turntable until you like what you see. So you're not gonna take a whole bunch of icing in this step, but what you do is just smooth it out and make sure it's all nice and smooth. Make sure you don't have any holes and the cake is covered nice and even. All right, so I like that. Now from the top, remember I said I like how it pokes out a little bit over the cake. So what you do now, you hold your spatula or your knife, whatever you like to use, over the edge, and you drag it inside the cake like so. See, and it takes some icing off. And I do this all over, all the way around. All right, so from outside in, outside in. And I'm putting a little tension on the cake as well. Make sure it goes on smooth. See, and it takes off a little at a time. All right. Now I do see a little low spot right here. Can you see that? So I'll just go ahead and add a little icing right on the edge, like so. And I'm going to do the same thing again, just like that. All right, so I'm gonna stop with my spatula on this step. For this cake I'm using, it's American traditional buttercream, and it's crusting buttercream. What that means, if it sits a little bit out, it becomes touchable, so you can touch it. So I use paper towel method for this. So, and this is just regular plain Viva paper towel. It has smooth side, so go ahead and lay the smooth side down on the cake, and you can start rubbing it through the paper towel in a circular motion, and see the magic happening. It makes it nice and smooth. So you go do this all around. So for the sides, I like to touch the side and you rub it, and then put a little tension, go over the edge and rub a little on the edge like so. And it creates, see, nice and smooth. And repeat that all around your cake. Then I go just on the side, check it, just make sure I like what I see. If the paper towel starts to stick to the cake, go ahead and let the cake sit a little bit longer and change your paper towel as well. And that should help you. All right, so that's our cake, nice and smooth and ready for anything you're gonna throw at it. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, or if you want to see something else that I do, let me know. And it was nice to see you here again. Bye.